And as soon as the president has taken up a position in the grandstand, the crowd will stand for Aaron Levine. Damp sort of a day, as Michael was saying earlier on, swirling wind, steady drizzle, but soon the minds will be on the football. But first, the anthem. Judging by the VIPs in the stand and by the interest in this game and the demand for tickets, I think it's fair to say that the eyes of the whole of Ireland are on Lansdowne Road this afternoon. So the Garda band leaves the field, the teams break, and this is the side that Jack Charlton is sending into action. With the exception of John Aldridge, replaced by Tommy Coyne, making his 9th appearance. That just about his strongest starting 11. And this is how they'll line up on the pitch, with Quinn and Coyne the strike force, and the defence anchored by the ever-dependable Kevin Moran and the Players' Player of the Year in England, Paul McGrath. 66th international appearance for Kevin Moran, 58th for Paul McGrath. That's the measure of the experience at the heart of the Irish defence. What a week it's been for him. The Northern Ireland lineup showing changes from the side that won in Albania. Nigel Worthington returns after suspension. Mal Donaghy moves to right back to facilitate the inclusion of Stephen Morrow in front of the back four to curb the midfield runs of Andy Townsend and Roy Keane. Philip Gray partnering Ian Dowie in the absence of Northern Ireland's leading scorer of all time, the injured Colin Clark. Mal Donaghy, the most experienced man on the pitch, 81st appearance today. His 33rd World Cup match. He's third in the Northern Ireland all-time list of cap winners, behind Pat Jennings and Sammy McIlroy. A doubt about the fitness of Newcastle United's Tommy Wright, but he declared himself okay, that right knee heavily strapped, but he's in between the posts for the 12th time for the North. And the teams gathering around the centre circle for a minute's silence. This is a most moving gesture. After 25 years of violence in and beyond Ireland, the players from north and south gather around the centre circle to observe 1 minute's silence in memory of all the victims. Moving experiences I have ever been present at in a sporting venue. Tommy Coyne, 3 goals in 8 previous international appearances for the Republic of Ireland, and now of course a Tranmere Rovers player in the attack alongside Niall Quinn. A match being refereed by Kurt Roethlisberger, a Swiss schoolteacher. 3 matches he had in the Italian World Cup, and he also refereed the European Championship clash between England and the Republic of Ireland at Wembley. And the salutation for Paul McGrath, Irish man of the moment. The Swiss referee blows the whistle and the game is on, a most vital game. Basically, Northern Ireland can't afford any more slip-ups, having dropped points at home. And whistle sounds for the first offside of the afternoon. Northern Ireland, who drew with Spain at Windsor Park and then lost to Denmark, they're desperate for points here at Lansdowne Road. McGrath takes this free kick, aimed towards Coyne. It's won by Jerry Taggart. Here's Townsend. And now Staunton for Townsend once more. But the pass just a fraction too long. And it's a goal kick. Staunton making progress up the left flank. But the pass, in the end, just too long. And behind Tommy Wright's goal line. And a goal kick to Northern Ireland. The breeze affecting the goalkeeper's clearance. It's obviously blowing in the Republic of Ireland's favour in this first half. That was Morrow in on Townsend. Now it's Phelan for Staunton. And Quinn. Staunton again. Townsend. Headed away then by Philip Gray. It's Staunton once more. Looking for Phelan. Michael O'Neill there. No handball. Phelan putting the pressure on Michael O'Neill. And eventually it reaches Dowie. Ball was in play. In went Keane, then Moran. And now McGrath. Coyne and Taggart dispossessing him. All action and fury. Down goes the referee, but Taggart still has the ball. Seeking Michael Hughes, but just too long, and it's with Dennis Irwin. Looking for Quinn. No offside here. Taggart gets it away. Michael Hughes and now Nigel Worthington. On by Gray. It's McGrath and Phelan. Tense opening moments at Lansdowne Road. The attacks being carried to the heart of the Northern Ireland defence by the Republic, but because on that occasion they haven't managed to get in to trouble goalkeeper Tommy Wright just yet. Northern Ireland wearing for the first time a change strip that was based on their original colour of blue, which they wore a long time ago. Someone rather unkindly suggested it was pyjama top blue, but that's the way football kits go these days. Worthington. It's Dowie against McGrath. Now Keane. Phelan making ground. Ahead of him is Coyne. Staunton through the middle. Phelan didn't quite get his angles right. And the offside flag has been raised against Stephen Staunton. It's a free kick to Northern Ireland. And from that free kick, Northern Ireland offside. Moran to take the free kick. Quinn colliding with Alan MacDonald, and Quinn adjudged to have fouled him. Alan MacDonald, Northern Ireland's captain.
Come away from him and run.
Veteran today of 38 international appearances. This was the incident at the free kick for offside taken by Moran. Up went Quinn with MacDonald. I think he did rather push him over. So a third successive free kick, and this one goes to Northern Ireland, and it's aimed towards Dowie. Moran beat him in the air. That was Morrow. Phelan with Dowie closing on him. And Bonner clearing his lines, and Staunton keeping it in. Now Quinn. Morrow. Michael O'Neill. Moran's back. And Bonner sizes himself up. Oh, that's rebounded from Gray. And a goal kick. Oh, danger there. Bonner was expecting the back pass all right and had lined himself up to clear it, but my word, when it came, Gray was right in on top of him. It's rebounding from Philip Gray. It could have gone anywhere. But behind it went, and it's a goal kick for Paddy Bonner. 32 clean sheets and 61 internationals before today. In goes Taggart. That's Moran. Now McDonald again. And it's been the sort of scrappy opening that we expected it might be. But there is so much at stake here. And Northern Ireland certainly playing with a will. Determined to frustrate. Determined to ensure that things don't go the way of Jack Charlton's team. But they have this time Alan McDonald fouling Niall Quinn. That, I feel, is going to be one of the jewels of the afternoon. And that's duel with the D-U-E-L. This time the Northern Ireland captain with the push. And so it's a free kick to the Republic. Staunton can fairly hit them from this kind of range, and here he comes. Blocked away by Mal Donaghy. Throw in to the Republic of Ireland. It's been left for Dennis Irwin. Townsend for Irwin again. Townsend once more. Floated into the danger zone. Up goes Moran. And Donaghy was there, shall we say, marking him. But in those circumstances, there's a lot of buffeting goes on. And Mal Donaghy and Kevin Moran colliding. And nothing malicious seen in it. Cross came in from Townsend. It was Moran against Donaghy. I think it's fair enough. Clearance from the goal kick, again suffering in the breeze. Houghton and now Irwin. Roy Keane. Blocked by Worthington, Irwin with a cross. Eventually cleared by Michael O'Neill. And McGrath there to retrieve it. Put under pressure by Michael O'Neill. Interesting that Northern Ireland have begun in the manner of Jack Charlton teams, closing down the opposition at every opportunity, offering them nothing. That was Morrow, who's put himself about a lot in the midfield, getting in among them, not allowing them to settle. Well, this time Bonner shouldn't be in too much difficulty. Still, he didn't manage to keep it in play. And Nigel Worthington back in this team after missing the Albania match through suspension. Here's Townsend. And a foul committed by Jim Magilton on Andy Townsend. Former Liverpool player, but never really made it at Anfield. But they felt in some circles that they let him go too soon because he's maturing very well at Oxford. Here's Quinn, now Townsend. Won back by O'Neill and cleared by Donaghy. In goes Moran. O'Neill once more. Gray. Here's McGrath. Now Keane. Morrow biting at him, but Townsend has it. Townsend shot! Well, that was well worth the effort by Andy Townsend. Snapshot from the Republic of Ireland skipper. And it had Tommy Wright beaten. Keane digging in. Morrow made the challenge. Nobody picked up Townsend. And a fine shot, not very far away. He scored 3 goals for Ireland, Andy Townsend, and that was very nearly another. Coming in the 10th minute. Irwin. And cleared by Worthington. Now Gray. O'Neill. Irwin's there. Here. Clearance this time by Morrow. And a throw to the Republic of Ireland. Well, this really was a close run thing. Morrow got in with a challenge on Keane, but nobody picked up Townsend, and he was free and in a trice at the shot, which really was a great effort. Meanwhile, another throw. Quinn battling with McDonald. Now it's Coyne. Quinn. And eventually it's Morrow. They just can't get it out. It's Coyne again. No foul. Referee says play on. Keane. Townsend. Phelan and Staunton out left. But he's gone instead for Quinn. In came Taggart. Two old buddies from Manchester City there. Now Michael O'Neill. And Morrow. Phelan and Gray together. And Phelan taking no chances. Northern Ireland winning the throw. It's tense. No goals in 10 minutes gone. Throw to come from Donaghy. Donaghy again. McDonald. No offside with the pass from Alan McDonald, just too long for Ian Dowie to catch. Ian Dowie in this side. He's only scored once, but really in here, you'd have to say, because Colin Clark is suffering from a long-term injury, he's been the man who's got the goals for Northern Ireland over the years. On by Moran, on by Staunton, but Moran was holding his man down, said Mr. Roethlisberger. It's a free kick to Northern Ireland. And for the first time, they've been able to push forward their tall men onto the edge of the Republic of Ireland penalty area. Donaghy's free kick. Magilton, but it was won by McGrath. And now it's Houghton. Looking for Coyne down the middle. Taggart misjudged it. It's Tommy Coyne, and Tommy Wright makes the save. It was poor defending by Jerry Taggart. Coyne was in on the goalkeeper. But Taggart let him go here. Houghton playing the long ball forward. Taggart completely misjudged it, and Coyne was in, but Wright made a brave save. And now it's Stephen Morrow. Challenged by Staunton, won back by Michael Hughes. Worthington. It's McGrath against Dowie. Last touched the Northern Ireland centre forward. Throw into the Republic. Now Phelan. Staunton. And the offside flag was raised against Tommy Coyne. Yes, believe it or not, the second Tranmere Rovers man to fill that shirt for the Republic of Ireland. And they've left it for Tommy Wright. Crowd interpreting that as a spot of time wasting. Wright hoisting it towards Dowie against Moran. In goes Gray. Cleared by Phelan. And Taggart winning out this time against Coyne. The ball was not out, said the referee. Then the linesman raises the flag for a throw to the Republic. Taken by Staunton, quickly from Quinn. Quinn in towards Coyne, but it was just too close to the goalkeeper. Yes, he picked out Niall Quinn from the throw, and Quinn quickly with the cross, finding he couldn't find Coyne. That's Staunton once more, challenged by Donaghy. Roy Keane. Cut out by McDonald. And now it's Gray. Referee in the way, Staunton knocking it forward and then headed back to right by Worthington. Now that's the way it stands at 15 minutes into the game. No clear-cut chances really for either side. The nearest we've come to a goal, Andy Townsend's snap shot. But panning out rather as expected. Tense, tough quarter being neither asked nor given. That was Magilton. Moran coming away with the ball. Staunton. And Staunton again, looking for Coyne. He's beaten the offside. And Wright again to the rescue. Super build-up, but great goalkeeping by Tommy Wright too. But the pace of that break by Kevin Moran, catching the Northern Ireland defence by surprise. They got the little run of the ball here when it bounced off Keane, but nonetheless, Staunton threading it through for Coyne. Tommy Wright proving that he is a sound goalkeeper. Meanwhile, it's out of Donaghy, throw to the Republic. Townsend. Quinn. Knocked out by Taggart. Danger not gone yet. That was Houghton. Eventually Magilton getting it away. Irwin. Keane. Too close to right. Big and brave, Tommy Wright. And Roy Keane's influence in the midfield growing. Won by Moran. Townsend. Phelan. That was won by Taggart. O'Neill. Well, Bonner thought about coming, and then McGrath pushed off it. Now it's Gray, and that is a free kick. Well, there seemed to be a degree of hesitancy about Packy Bonner there. I think McGrath would have preferred had he come. And in the finish, Gray pushed McGrath out of the way. Philip Gray, highly rated Luton Town striker. They really think they've found a gem here. Just his third international appearance and only his second start. Staunton, nicely round Donaghy. Phelan's onside. Again, Wright having to leave his goal, but the pass too long. Staunton rounding Donaghy with ease. Pass just too long. Donaghy. And Bonner playing football. That's Morrow. Now Magilton. Headed it back again by Worthington. That was Irwin. The ball is out. Throw to Northern Ireland. Gray. And Magilton couldn't control it. It's Staunton. Coyne to the left, Quinn to the right. That's for Quinn. Worthington covering, Quinn crossing. Taggart clearing. Here comes Irwin. Taggart again. And now Phelan. Looking for Staunton. Donaghy got in. Magilton. Dowie. And Magilton again. Donaghy. Well, no one was alive to that pass. Here comes Irwin. Still it's Irwin, stopped by Taggart. Now Houghton. And Houghton with a shot off the head again of Jerry Taggart. Michael O'Neill, but certainly all the threats when they do move forward coming from the Republic. Challenged by Michael O'Neill, throw to the Republic. But approaching 20 minutes, their authority in this game is growing. Phelan's cross. Quinn. And Wright again having to leave his line and get it away. He's seen a lot of action in this opening 20 minutes, Tommy Wright. Irwin. Ray Houghton. Irwin again. That's Townsend. Took up a good position. Quinn. Townsend! 1-0! was only a matter of time. And Andy Townsend's 4th international goal opens the Republic of Ireland account. Brilliant build-up. Townsend took up such a good position and drilled it past right into the far corner. Splendidly taken by the Irish skipper. And it's 1-0 to the Republic of Ireland, and no more than they deserve. Houghton and Irwin together, and when Townsend ran from the deep position, he was taking control and put to the back of the net by the skipper. Meanwhile, a free kick to Northern Ireland, who really now do face an uphill challenge. Donaghy curling it in, Dowie going up, but McGrath won it, and Irwin got it away. Magilton and Worthington. Well, they were worried about runs from the deep by the Irish midfield, and they put Stephen Morrow into a position in front of the back four to try and counter them, but they failed to pick up Andy Townsend in the old inside right position. That's Keane, and down he goes. No free kick. McGrath, Staunton and Houghton looking for Quinn. 2-0! Two goals in a minute, and the course of the game irrevocably changed. Splendidly executed. Houghton had a good look, picked him out and steered home to perfection. Shades of Wembley when he scored that crucial equaliser against England. He really has got the touches. They haven't deserted him. Lovely ball by Houghton, and there was Niall Quinn to turn it into the net. And what was an uphill climb now assumes Himalayan proportions. Michael O'Neill losing out to Staunton. Here it's Donaghy. Phelan. Coyne just couldn't control it. But a splendid goal by Niall Quinn. Everything you could ask for from a striker. One touch into the net. And two goals in the space of a minute, and a position of burgeoning authority now becomes a position from which the Republic should not surrender this game. Bonner again reluctant to leave the confines of his 6-yard area. And aimed again for Quinn, on towards Coyne, but the flag is up this time. Tommy Wright didn't see it, didn't hear a whistle. But this certainly is turning into a day for the mighty Quinn. Flicked on for Coyne, but he had got in behind the defence, was offside. Well, they've got what they came for early enough. Won by Moran. That was Morrow. Here's Quinn again. Through comes Townsend. Taggart cut it out, but it's Houghton now, picking out Staunton. Coyne's in the middle. Staunton with a cross. It's too high. Houghton was arriving on the back post, but that's a goal kick. Well, if you're looking for reassurance, the fact that the Republic are sitting on a 2-0 lead, they've conceded only one competitive goal here at Lansdowne Road in their last 9 matches. That was David Platt's for England. This is a team that's very hard to beat on its home sod. And And, of course, there's further reassurance in the goals table in Group 3, because the Republic of Ireland now have a tally showing 8-4 and none against. And he's the man who started it all, the captain playing a captain's part, Andy Townsend. A damp afternoon on the last day of March, but there's plenty of cause for celebration in Dublin's fair city. Quinn. That's Donaghy, taking no chances, the veteran fullback. And it's Phelan to take the throw. It was Morrow who won it, then it's Donaghy. But at 6s and 7s, another throw results for the Republic of Ireland. Coyne losing out to MacDonald. Staunton with the throw. Phelan. It's Keane who's there, helping it onto Irwin. Well, they'll try anything now. Not renowned as a goal scorer, Ardennis. And that wasn't really near the mark. But it was well worth a try. Dennis's only goal coming against the United States in a friendly here 11 months ago. Michael O'Neill, Mal Donaghy. And it's knocked out by Kevin Moran. He will be 37 in 4 weeks' time. Remarkable. That's Hughes. Morrow cleared away again by the redoubtable Moran. Nigel Worthington. Now it's Taggart. Offside flag raised against the Indawi. Free kick. Well, he's supposed to be the playmaker for Northern Ireland, but he's had no chance. The midfield has been swamped by the superior Republic of Ireland unit. And 2 goals coming from incisive play in the midfield. The first, the surging run by Andy Townsend. The second, the most delicate of passes by Ray Houghton. And here's Houghton again. Lost out to Morrow. Making ground rugby style up the right-hand touchline. The Arsenal defender, Steve Morrow. Townsend. Irwin. Cut out by Michael O'Neill. And that's covered by Moran. Keane. Houghton taking over. Irwin going outside with a cross here. It's Quinn. Oh, great save by Wright. Splendid header and a great stop. Dennis Irwin with the cross. And Quinn met it firmly in the meat to the forehead. Brilliantly saved. It's brought this corner. Staunton with it. It's in! It's unbelievable! It's 3-0! Well, that's a remarkable goal for Steve Staunton. And 29 minutes gone. And it's 3-0 to the Republic. Well, they were all worried about the high ball into the middle, but he threaded it through them all and in at the near post. Hardly what he intended, but they all count. And Staunton, who scored a similar goal against Portugal in the summer tournament in the United States, has done it again. His 3rd goal for Ireland. And this really is a celebration day for the Republic. Half an hour gone, 3-0. Now it's Andy Townsend. Houghton. Irwin. And here's Quinn again. Goal kick. Well, Alan MacDonald can't believe it. Niall Quinn acknowledges that he had Tommy Coyne flee to his left. But that was another great opportunity. Mind you, when you're piling forward the way the Republic are at this moment, the chances do present themselves. Won by McGrath. Coyne, Quinn, and Keane. And that's come to Houghton from Ian Dowie. It's Houghton still. Dennis Irwin. McGrath. Coyne trying to get in round the back. Taggart and Worthington with him. And Worthington with nowhere to go. Well, the crowd making the point that there's only one team in Ireland. But there's still some way to go yet. But you have to say, 3-0 after 30 minutes. It's looking good for one of those teams from Ireland. Now, will they get their act together at this corner? Well, it's a short one for Houghton. Up goes McGrath. Quinn! Well, that was very nearly a dramatic fourth. It seemed there was more of the goal to aim at than space beside it. Ray Houghton hoisting it. McGrath's first header, then Quinn. That wasn't very far away either, was it? McGrath with the initial header, then Quinn tried to convert into a goal. Throw to Northern Ireland. Well, very nearly an assist by McGrath for Quinn, but that one didn't count. Now Dowie, and the foot of Terry Phelan was just too high. O'Donoghue to take the free kick. Taggart's up there, MacDonald too, and Dowie, and up goes Gray. Phelan clearing, Irwin completed the job. Donoghue once more. Against Phelan, cleared away by Moran. And it's 2-on-1 if the Republic player can get the ball, but Worthington did his job. Roy Keane. Townsend. Kevin Moran. Quinn will run and run and run, but the ball was always likely to go out. Well, I think they'll remember this day for a while. But a goal kick to Northern Ireland is what has resulted. Now Magilton, but Townsend winning it back. It's Worthington, and now Moran. And really it's gone out off Taggart. It's a most disciplined display by the Republic of Ireland. They've given nothing away at any stage, and have worked themselves into a 3-0 lead. The first half still not over yet. Donoghue against Staunton, now it's Worthington. Michael Hughes and Worthington, that's another corner. Well, that's just indicative of the Irish pressure, the Republic of Ireland pressure that's put on. Here's Staunton again, and right in trouble, clawing it away from underneath his crossbar. Curled in right under that crossbar, and right backpedaling had to knock it away. And it could have been more had it not been for Tommy Wright. Here's Dennis Irwin. Up goes Moran. Coyne, just wide. Goal kick. This was the Republic of Ireland's fourth corner. Dennis Irwin floating it in, and it went all the way to Moran and then Coyne, but Worthington at the post covered in any case. Well, 10 minutes to half-time. The first half has fairly flown by. Scarcely time to draw breath. It's been a most entertaining first half. Tense opening as Northern Ireland tried to play it the Republic's way, but then they've taken 3 blows that have left them on the ropes. The Republic has done most things right. But of course, winning matches is about doing the right things until the very end. That was McGrath, Keane, and then Houghton. Cut out by MacDonald. Now Magilton. Worthington. Irwin. Houghton, Worthington won it back. And then Moran sliding in. Phelan and Irwin. And back to Bonner. Really demoralising for Northern Ireland, conceding those 3 goals in the space of 10 minutes. And a game that they might have felt they had a chance in, well, they're now having to battle hard to try and get back into it. And here's Coyne. Taggart held him off, and Wright made the save. Pump forward from Phelan, flicked on by Quinn, who has the beating of MacDonald this afternoon. Throw to Northern Ireland. And they get a free kick out of it. Well, they've sent forward Alan MacDonald. Ian Dowie is there too, and so big Jerry Taggart. Quinn back to do the marking job. Michael Hughes running over it, Nigel Worthington taking it. Very nearly found its way to O'Neill, but instead it's Keane to bring it out. Phelan with him, Coyne ahead. That's for Phelan, no offside. Wright has to leave his goal. And again, the pass was just too long. And Phelan has injured himself in going forward. And Northern Ireland put it out to allow the attention on for Terry Phelan. And I'm not quite sure how that happened because, well, Keane burst out of defence here. Phelan, with his pace, got himself into a good forward position. And as he went forward, the pass was just too long. Tommy Wright came from his goal and stumbled over Tommy Wright. But the goalkeeper had to commit himself. And the first to call on his teammate to put the ball out was Wright himself. Clearly felt that Phelan might have damaged himself severely. So when Phelan gets back, Staunton will take the throw and toss it straight back to Tommy Wright. And that's Eddie McGoldrick, who was the Republic of Ireland's left back in the previous international, which was the friendly against Wales. When only 2 of the regulars, Bonner and Keane, actually started the game. Donaghy for Northern Ireland. Phelan is still hobbling. And here's Townsend. Houghton, cut out by Morrow. McGrath. given away to Michael O'Neill. O'Neill. Back to Worthington. But again, the pressure game being brought to bear, this time by Ray Houghton. That's cut out by McGrath. It's come to Magilton. Michael O'Neill looking for Dowie, who was just wrong-footed, and Moran has cleared it. McDonald across to cover the hole. Now that's Terry Phelan just trying to run the twist in his ankle off. But he is undoubtedly suffering, Terry Phelan. And that's been given away. Staunton. Ray Houghton. For Quinn. Up Taggart's head. Corner kick. Well, they say he's a bit of a cult figure at Barnsley now. Jerry Taggart, Barnsley's most capped international. But what a game Niall Quinn is having. Given Alan McDonald a roasting. And he's now on the near post as Staunton prepares to take this corner. Another dangerous ball. This time Wright's got it, he's lost it. And off the line by Donaghy and cleared away eventually by Gray. Really very, very unhappy under the high ball, Northern Ireland. Staunton hanging that one up from the corner. And right though he got there, well, maybe it was knocked out of his hands by McGrath. But anyway, they cleared it. But it's led to another corner. Dennis Irwin to take. Quinn on the near post. Goes to Houghton. Well, that would have required an in-off. Explaining to his captain quite why he didn't manage to hit the target. 3 minutes to the break. And it's 3-0 to the Republic of Ireland. I suppose it is worth reminding ourselves that they have been playing with the benefit of a breeze in the first half, which would have helped Northern Ireland to get out of their own danger zone. But really they've shown precious few ideas in front of the Republic of Ireland's back four. McGrath putting it out, away from Dowie. Well, it's customary to keep the substitutes loose in case they're needed. That's Ronnie Whelan to the left and Eddie McGoldrick to the right. Terry Phelan appears to have overcome that problem he had. Well, that's Magilton, and that's not too far away. But that is really the first shot that Northern Ireland have had in the direction of Paddy Bonner's goal in 43 minutes of this game. Coming off Gray, Magilton with the opportunity, but he couldn't direct it onto the goal. And statistically, the Republic of Ireland have had 9 shots in the direction of the goal as against that one effort from Northern Ireland. 9 attempts, 3 successes. That's the story of the game in the first half. That was Paul McGrath, Players' Player of the Year in England. And Michael O'Neill couldn't keep it in play. Remonstrating with the linesman, but there was nothing the linesman could do. It was O'Neill himself who knocked it out. On by Staunton. Coyne pushed over by Taggart. Free kick. And the game moves into the final minute of the first half. Staunton's free kick. Houghton with the run, which they didn't spot. Then he couldn't keep it in. Goal kick, Northern Ireland. Wright's goal kick, just about making halfway, off the head of Gray, and it's Michael O'Neill, but Irwin's come onto it. Houghton, Irwin still going. That instead has gone to Morrow. Magilton. Townsend snapping at him, giving him no time, snapping rather too vigorously. Free kick to Northern Ireland. Michael Hughes. Tackle, ball goes out, and the throw is to the Republic. Well, there shouldn't be too much stoppage time. There's only been the one incident that required assistance from the touchline. That was when Terry Phelan was injured. So we should be hearing the referee's whistle very shortly. The end of a most satisfactory first half for the Republic of Ireland. McDonald looking for Dowie. That ball has gone out of play. The referee has a look at the watch. Played 20 seconds of stoppage time. He's having another good look. And we're within seconds of the half-time whistle. Morrow. On by Coyne, but that's the last action of the first half. And Roethlisberger blows the whistle. And it's the Republic who go in to savour their half-time cuppa. Safe with the knowledge that they've had a most satisfactory first half. Andy Townsend with the first goal, all his own work. Then Niall Quinn with superbly deflecting Ray Houghton's pass to the net a minute later. And within 10 minutes it was 3. Steve Staunton direct from a corner kick, putting 3 goals between the sides. You could say, really, there's only one Ireland in it at this stage in the game. At half-time at Lansdowne Road, Republic of Ireland 3, Northern Ireland 0. Come back to Lansdowne Road. The teams have just taken the pitch. Neither manager has adjusted his formation for the second half, so it'll be as you were. Lansdowne Road populated almost exclusively by fans of the Republic of Ireland today, who are undoubtedly enjoying the experience hugely. Second half, Northern Ireland will play right to left in their candy stripes. Swiss referee Kurt Roethlisberger, having ensured that there are only 11 on each side, though it must have seemed to Northern Ireland that there were rather more green shirts than that on the pitch in the first half. Well, it is 11 against 11, and the second half is underway with any breeze there is favouring Northern Ireland. And initially it's right out of play, throw to Northern Ireland. Nigel Worthington. Won by Irwin. Worthington again. Dowie against McGrath. And that's Worthington. And safely back with Bonner. Now, Tommy Wright was having considerable difficulty against the breeze in the first half, but Packy Bonner's got much greater length in his clearances. That was McDonald. Now Keane. And a little bobble off where the line-out normally stands, taking it off the toe of Ray Houghton. On by Dowie. There's Moran. And out of Dowie. Irwin. That's McDonald. And McGrath. Townsend battling on, but Michael O'Neill did well. Gray. O'Neill. Gray again. Now Hughes. And Dowie was offside. And so the free kick takes the sting out of Northern Ireland's first attack of the second half. So I can imagine they've had a roasting for Billy Bingham on what happened in the first half, but the other side of that coin is that the Republic were playing irresistibly. Bonner's free kick, pushed by McDonald, and then it's Taggart holding off Coyne. And in goes Townsend, and he's won the throw. Phelan. Townsend again. Staunton. Donaghy with the challenge. Republic of Ireland throw. Now Coyne. Headed away by Magilton. Phelan, who's clearly recovered from the ankle strain or sprain that he got in the first half. Morrow, it's gone straight to Moran. And now Houghton. Lovely play. Now it's Irwin. Keane after this. A little too long. Goal kick. the second half yet to take shape. McGrath, and then Townsend in once again with determination to make it his. Played for Phelan. Staunton ahead of him. Townsend inside. That's lofted towards Quinn. Against Taggart. This was a good header, finding Donaghy. O'Neill. Won by Moran. Kept in by Staunton. Then Donaghy. Staunton again. Cut out by Taggart. This is Moran going back under pressure from Dowie. Bonner took a long time over that, and Gray was in on him, not for the first time. Not for the first time that Philip Gray has been in on top of the goalkeeper in those circumstances. Well, it really needed a first-time clearance, and it didn't get that, but what he's got now is a goal kick. Yes, 32 of his previous internationals, the opposition has been held scoreless. Won by Quinn. Knocked forward by Worthington. Dowie beating Moran for once, then it's Gray. And the first shot in anger of the first half is by the Republic's opposition. Luton Town striker Philip Gray reckoned that Bonner was sufficiently off his line to warrant that. Fouled by Moran. And a change on the Northern Ireland team as soon as the referee is aware that they want to make a change. Jim Magilton being withdrawn and Jimmy Quinn being sent on. Jimmy Quinn of Reading, Jim Magilton of Oxford, neighbouring towns in England. But they won't be neighbours on this pitch because Magilton, who's been a major disappointment, goes off, and the veteran Jimmy Quinn, 33-year-old striker, goes on in an attempt to add a bit more beef to the Northern Ireland attack. Quinn trying to get into the action early. Then it's Gray, MacDonald, Gray again. Quinn back defending, still it's Gray, and eventually cleared by Quinn. Throw in to Northern Ireland. So two Quinns on the pitch now, Jimmy for Northern Ireland and Niall, of course, for the Republic. Worthington. Onto this comes Taggart. Goal kick. Former Manchester City man Jerry Taggart to follow the manager to Barnsley, Mel Machin. And there's one of two Northern Ireland internationals there at the moment, Gary Fleming, the full-back being the other. Lurgan lad. Quinn against Morrow. And now Keane, lovely ball from Quinn, still it's Keane. And Taggart made sure he wasn't going to get past. But it's Ray Houghton now. Irwin with the cross. MacDonald away. Dowie. And Michael O'Neill. The second half beginning rather as the first did, with Northern Ireland scrapping feverishly. Two attempts on goal, but as yet not enough to trouble Paddy Bonner. Now it's Houghton for Quinn. Oh, despite unfavourable circumstances, he still managed to get the shot in. Tommy Wright forced to make the save. Houghton again the provider. And Quinn, under severe pressure, still managed to get the shot in. And while that was happening, Northern Ireland were caught offside. Here it's Phelan. Staunton. Won by Dowie. Quinn. It's cleared by Keane. Now Staunton. Won by Morrow in the air. MacDonald and Quinn penalised for the high foot on Alan MacDonald. Free kick to Northern Ireland. But play held up. An injury to Jerry Taggart. Taggart saying he's all right, he doesn't need any assistance from the touchline. The game will resume with a free kick for the challenge by Quinn. McGrath clearing. Throw into Northern Ireland. Phelan. Now it's Hughes trying to get some change out of operating on the right wing. Worthington. Hughes wants it back. Worthington opting for the high ball instead. On down by Dowie for Quinn. Cleared away by Townsend. It's Donaghy though. Donaghy with the shot, sailing wide. Under pressure from Quinn's attempted tackle. Mal Donaghy in all his 81 internationals has never scored a single goal for Northern Ireland. And by far the most experienced international on the pitch. This is his 33rd World Cup tie. Not to mention all the matches he's played in as well in the European Championship. A vastly experienced performer. 35 years of age. Off Morrow's head, then it's Coyne. And O'Neill caught by Houghton. And the referee just making sure that he knows he did the wrong thing there. And this was the challenge on Michael O'Neill. Yes. Belonged more to the kickboxing ring, I think. In goes Quinn. And away by McGrath. Then it's Townsend, biting in on everything, but Donaghy has it back. Donaghy with the shot, Bonner save. Well, the opening 11 minutes of the second half have been characterised with determination by Northern Ireland to try and fight their way back into this match, but as from the Republic's attempts to control the game, they've lacked something compared to what was going on in the first half. But now here's Coyne for Quinn. Tidied up by Donaghy and knocked out by Wright. It's Moran. Phelan. And Taggart climbing all over Coyne. Worthington cut out by Irwin. Now it's Keane. Coyne, Worthington with him. And that's gone out for the throw to the Republic. Irwin. Away by Taggart. And McGrath opting for the safety of the touchline. Jimmy Quinn. Gray made a nice little angle for himself, but then the challenge of Kevin Moran knocking the ball away, and away for a corner. Great defending by the veteran. Well, here's Michael Hughes now. And that was Houghton diving in for another corner. Second of the half to Northern Ireland, which means the second of the match, since they didn't have a single one in the first half. And Michael Hughes takes it. Up goes McDonald. Bonner got a hand to it. And then Michael O'Neill attempted to clip it over his head and didn't succeed. Bowled out too far. Worthington. Then it's Townsend. I think the pitch did him any favours there. Stephen Morrow keeping in control. And a free kick to Northern Ireland. Now this was the corner. And O'Neill didn't get hold of the shot correctly. Meanwhile, the Republic move forward once more. Phelan with a cross. Away by Taggart. And it's Michael Hughes. Dalton, and Wright out to take control. That's Donaghy and Hughes. Northern Ireland's formation now rather more akin to a 4-2-4 with two wide players, O'Neill on the left and Hughes on the right. Dowie and Quinn up the middle. Well, they have to do something to try and get back into this game. But a quarter of an hour of the second half gone. They haven't really threatened the goal, despite the fact that they've been further forward in this match than they've been beforehand. Phelan to take this throw. It's Worthington. Quinn. O'Neill. Cleared by McGrath. Throw to Northern Ireland. Gray. O'Neill. No way around Houghton. And Irwin there to assist, and then O'Neill bringing him down. Free kick to the Republic of Ireland. Well, there was the incident. Michael O'Neill trying to battle his way through, and in the end fouling Dennis Irwin. Keane. Coyne after this. Taggart's with him. And the linesman says the ball is out. It's a decision with which Nigel Worthington did not agree. Houghton. Got his cross in. Quinn! And Wright was alive to the danger. Good stop. Meanwhile, Moran wins in the air. Now it's Morrow. Seeking Dowie. Moran with him. And that's a goal kick. Well, Houghton made the position, got the cross in. Little diving header by Quinn, and well saved by Tommy Wright. Taggart with a header. And it's Gray, round McGrath. And Dowie, but Phelan so swift, it didn't matter anyway because the linesman had the flag up for offside. No ill effects from that ankle injury in the first half. Terry Phelan back to his sparkling best. Well, that was the breakout, but Dowie was offside. The flag was up when that shot went in. Bonner's free kick, met by the forehead of Taggart. Dowie. Donaghy. And Quinn. Against McGrath, supported by Michael Hughes. Hughes with a cross. O'Neill. Gray. Cleared by Moran. Been a rock in the Irish defence, the Republic of Ireland defence this afternoon. Here's McDonald. Gray went up. Irwin went in, and a shot from Jimmy Quinn, and it's a goal kick. Well, he seems to have made a bit of a difference, Jimmy Quinn, since he's come on. Certainly Jim Magilton in the midfield looked to be really out of his depth. And this was the latest attempt from Northern Ireland, off the head of Gray, and then fired away wildly wide. We're awaiting the return of the ball at the moment. But what a great game he's had. This is his 66th international. He'll be 37 4 weeks tomorrow, but he's playing at his very best. Off the ball, MacDonald bowling over Quinn, and the free kick is awarded against Niall Quinn. So was this a foul by Niall Quinn? I don't know how it could be deemed to be a foul when he wasn't even looking at the player. Still, that's the Swiss interpretation. And it's a free kick to Northern Ireland. Billy Bingham, this is his 38th World Cup tie. His teams have only suffered 13 defeats in that time, in this spell of management since 1980. So it's a very proud record, but it's a record that's going to take a severe dent this afternoon. So it appears. Worthington receiving from Quinn. Morrow. Dowie. Townsend came down with a rattle, then it's Jimmy Quinn. Certainly, this is a game of two halves. Republic of Ireland dominance in the first, but Northern Ireland mixing it rather better in the second, even if they've nothing to show for it as yet. And that was Jimmy Quinn's effort. But as we did point out at the start of the half, the win, such as it is in Northern Ireland's favour. It's Irwin. Taggart against Coyne. In comes Houghton, then it's Keane controlling it with his face. And that's a throw. Houghton. Coyne. Held onto and bowled over by Taggart. Now it's Dowie. Donaghy, but that's going to go to Staunton. Houghton making a run for it. Staunton aiming for the cross, rebounding off Donaghy. And rebounding out for a corner. And that, believe it or not, is the Republic of Ireland's first corner of the second half. Here's Houghton trying to chip Tommy Wright. I think it looked a little nearer than it actually was. Staunton playing it flat for Houghton. And then receiving it back from Townsend, but it was quite a way away. Off the head of Quinn. Irwin is back covering. Thought about the back pass and thought better of it. Throw to Northern Ireland. O'Neill. out off Irwin. Another corner to Northern Ireland. Dowy's on the near post. Jimmy Quinn makes ground. O'Neill has taken the corner short for Hughes. Challenge was Ray Houghton's. The throw is to Northern Ireland. Hughes and O'Neill. That's straight to Phelan. And still it's Terry Phelan. Keane to the left of him. And the pass was a poor one. Great run out of defence, though, by Keane, showing pace and strength. Now it's Houghton. Townsend. Donaghy won it back. Then the challenge was Dowy's. Quinn. And that has rebounded to McGrath. And Staunton operating on the right. Houghton wants it played short. Still it's Staunton. Well, that was not the shot that he wanted to deliver. Well, we're now just reminding ourselves of this incident when Jerry Taggart wrestled Tommy Coyne out of the way. And I think there might have been something there from the referee. He's had a combative afternoon, Jerry Taggart. "25 minutes of the second half gone, and nothing has been added to that first half tally. Still 3-0 to the Republic of Ireland. Jimmy Quinn. O'Neill. Challenged by Irwin. Throw to Northern Ireland. Michael Hughes for O'Neill, two old classmates from St. Louis School in Ballymena. Worthington's cross, and Bonner fouled. And the free kick has been taken, and Phelan is making ground up the left with the ball. Quinn. Staunton. Quinn. Rolled in by Quinn to Phelan. Keane. Irwin. Headed away by Taggart. Back again by Keane. Now it's Morrow. Quinn. And Michael Hughes. Morrow. But nobody far enough forward for that. Well, this was where Paddy Bonner knew he was among the enemy. The cross came in. He was hit by two Northern Ireland front men, Jimmy Quinn and Ian Dowie. That was definitely a foul. Something of a stillness has descended in Lansdowne Road. Even the fans seem to have lost their enthusiasm in the second half after the exhilaration of the first. Quinn for Irwin. And Taggart again holding off Coyne. He wanted his goalkeeper to come, but he tidied it up well himself. Worthington. It's Keane to intercept it, get it back. McGrath and Staunton. That's just too long. Dowie. And now Hughes. And Hughes with a shot too high. It's Michael Hughes, formerly Manchester City, on a 3-year contract with Strasbourg. And by all accounts, he has his own personal fan club over there. You can see why the French would like his style of tricky wing play. Comes from the town of Larne in County Antrim. Meanwhile, there's Alan Kelly, the goalkeeper, on the left, and Eddie McGoldrick on the right. Two of the 5 on the Irish bench. There's McDonald, then Gray, then Worthington. Offside flag is up. but advantage has been played. And the crowd feel that it might be a little more exciting if they get on with it a little more urgently. It's taken by Gray, and then Townsend battling, and then Quinn, and Irwin couldn't keep it in play. In time for a second Northern Ireland substitution, and the man giving way is Michael O'Neill, and on in his stead is Kingsley Black of Nottingham Forest, who won his 25th cap against Albania. Kingsley Black, and now comes on with 16 minutes left. More or less a straight swap. Black, a wing player. Irwin's free kick. Met by the forehead of Taggart again. Now it's Staunton, Keane, and Hope. No chance of keeping that one in. Both Dowie and Moran missed it, and it's Phelan, Donaghy, Dowie, and Morrow. Quarter of an hour to go, and as it was at half-time, Townsend, Quinn, and Staunton, the 3 goal scorers. Now Coyne, onto it comes Hope. Townsend, and here's Keane. Oh, Ryan Kingsley Black, his Forest clubmate, maybe knows something about Kingsley's pace from the Nottingham Forest training ground. Anyway, he showed him a clean pair of heels, and he's won the throw. Irwin. Black got that one away, then it's McGrath. And again. Now Worthington. Moran back defending. McGrath. Quinn. Taggart in ahead of Coyne. That was Coyne. Now Phelan. Staunton. Still it's Staunton. Still the ball is in play. And Houghton went in, and the danger not over yet, and Morrow puts it out. Corner to the Republic of Ireland. Well, it was determination on Stephen Staunton's part that took him forward, took him into that dangerous position, and has brought the Republic of Ireland this corner. Quinn trying to get there, Taggart knocked it away. Now it's Irwin. Quinn again. And MacDonald hoofing it clear, this time it's a throw. Staunton. Goes Quinn, but well taken by Wright. Irwin, no offside, and MacDonald heading it back to Wright. Keane. Coyne against Taggart. And Coyne's still there, and down he goes, no penalty. Well, a brief glimpse of Tony Cascarino, who's coming on now to replace Tommy Coyne. Coyne's last involvement, the tangle with Jerry Taggart, that might have been viewed as a penalty. Well, Tommy Coyne hasn't had the happiest of afternoons against Jerry Taggart. He's an abrasive character, and here again he tangled with him. And on this occasion went down. Was this a penalty? Taggart holding on. Maybe not. Anyway, he's off now, and Cascarino's on to make his 40th international appearance. Well, more physical presence to cause discomfort for Gerry Taggart than Tommy Coyne had. And also a fresh pair of legs out of Kingsley Black. Staunton. Quinn. And Quinn there. Didn't get away from McDonald so well. But his shot at right was not powerful enough or accurate enough to trouble the goalkeeper. Now here's Phelan defending against Hughes. Staunton picking out Quinn. Turning McDonald. But the shot not strong enough to trouble right. That's off Moran's head. Back with Bonner. 10 minutes to go. Still as it was at half-time. Republic of Ireland 3, Northern Ireland 0. Cascarino. Now it's Donaghy. And tidied up by Phelan. Well, Donaghy feeling rather worse for wear after that challenge by Staunton. And this is what left him feeling less than in the full of his health. Gray. Moran away. Now Staunton. Cascarino. And Keane. Easy for Taggart. Donaghy. Jimmy Quinn. Michael Hughes, nicely controlled, and into the path of Kingsley Black. Nobody with him, all green shirts around him. And now it's Houghton. Quinn. Worthington winning it back for Northern Ireland. Black. And then up into the air from Irwin. Won by Cascarino, and Houghton's after this. Driven wide to Staunton. Lovely ball. Hughes back to cover. But it's the Republic's number 11 who has it. And in goes Alan McDonald to knock it away. And off the head of Hughes and out for the throw. Townsend. Cascarino against Taggart. Decent cross. Here's Keane. Great save. Well, maybe Tony Cascarino should have been on earlier. He's certainly making life very awkward for Gerry Taggart. And his was the cross that set Roy Keane up for the shot that Tommy Wright expertly tipped over the bar. Great effort. Great save. Staunton with the corner. Ray Houghton. Staunton again. McGrath! Well, that would have been the most popular goal in Lansdowne Road had it gone in. Staunton did the right thing, combining with Houghton and then just drilling it into the middle and seeing what happened. And McGrath happened and wasn't too far away. He had right beat, but he was just wide. Offside flag is up, free kick. An afternoon of satisfaction for them. Free kick taken. Townsend trying to get through, but Wright is there to claim it. Another beefy clearance. And out of Houghton, and now the change. The second time Ireland Republic that is sent on a substitution, and after an afternoon of high and honest endeavour, Niall Quinn gives way for Eddie McGoldrick to make his 7th appearance of the green. So Cascarino will be left to do whatever foraging is to be done alone. Hughes fouled by Phelan. Free kick to Northern Ireland. So Northern Ireland offered the opportunity of creating something here, but 3 goals adrift with exactly 5 minutes to go. The cause, if it wasn't already lost, is certainly shaping that way. Mal Donaghy stepping over it, Michael Hughes curling it over the bar. A lethal left foot, Michael Hughes, but not on that occasion. Too high. Out of Hughes. Phelan. And out of Donaghy this time. Cleared away by Donaghy. Now Jimmy Quinn. Onto it comes Worthington. Dowie. Phelan just in ahead of Hughes. Then Houghton and then Townsend. McGoldrick. Cascarino flicking on. McDonald having difficulty controlling it, but eventually clearing it away. Michael Hughes putting it out. Throw to the Republic. Morrow won it back. And it's Dowie. Moran is with him and he fouled him. Free kick's been taken. Donaghy. Jimmy Quinn against McGrath. Morrow. McDonald. Gray. Black. And Worthington. On by Gray, but Bonner's there. Cleared away by Donaghy. And as that goes out for a goal kick, so we salute the journalist's man of the match, Ray Houghton. I wonder if that's a decision that would be shared by those on the terraces. Certainly the feeling seemed to be that both Paul McGrath and Niall Quinn had been towers of strength for Ireland. You could have voted too for Kevin Moran, but then on the day that it was, 3 goals in the first half, and he was an influential architect of Northern Ireland's downfall. And he got the vote. Now it's Morrow. Black. And cleared by Irwin. So a minute and a half to go. 3-0 it stays as it was at half-time. Black attempted to cross. And the throw to Northern Ireland. Worthington. Michael Hughes. Fouled by Irwin. Not the way he saw it. It's a free kick to Northern Ireland. Taken by Hughes. And Bonner makes the save. Alan McDonald with a header. And even at this late stage, the goalkeeper alive to the danger. No complacency in the Irish defence, the Republic of Ireland defence, as Hughes crossed. And it was well saved from McDonald's header. We're inside the final minute now. Cascarino, Staunton, Donaghy. Staunton. McGoldrick overran the cross. The referee's got the watch in his hand, the whistle in his mouth, and that's it all over. And what that effectively means is that the Republic of Ireland, with a stunning first half display, have reduced the qualification race in World Cup Group 3 to a three-horse affair. Northern Ireland's hopes of reaching the United States finals next year, while they may not mathematically have disappeared, are as good as gone after a most convincing victory by the Republic of Ireland. Convincing on the basis of its first half performance. For the second half, try as they might, Northern Ireland couldn't get back into it. And it stayed as it was at half-time. Andy Townsend with the opening goal. Niall Quinn with a second within a minute. And direct from a corner, Steve Staunton, the three goal scorers. And the final score, the most convincing victory. Another step on the road to the United States. Republic of Ireland 3, Northern Ireland 0.